Maybe you could fill us in on circumstances leading up to your joining with Mike.
Well, I've been playing since I was 12, and I played with Buddy Guy and Robert Quay and Bo Diddley, Willie Nelson, Huey Lewis, just all kinds of people in the Bay Area, and just sitting in as like, you know, just a sit-in musician. And as I've been growing up, I finally got my own band going, and I met Mike Varney, who is Shrapnel Records.
Right.
How I met him was I was doing a play called Rock Justice that he wrote years before, and I met him in a club one night, and I said, "Oh, you're the Rock Justice guy, you know," but he's really the he's the record guy for Shrapnel, and he signed me, and we were just trying to find a guitar player that would sound really good, and he gave me a bunch of tapes, and Michael's was like one of the last tapes I heard, and I was like, "This is the guy, definitely." And then I guess he heard me over the phone, and he liked me, so we flew him out here. We've been playing together for about 3 months.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
But Michael had already been in the Bay Area. That's where he recorded his album, right?
Yeah, down in Prairie Sun.
And
I live about 15 minutes away from there now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
But, so when you heard Michael for the first time, he had already made the CD?
Yeah, he made that CD some time ago.
Yeah, right.
And this just happened recently.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. 彼がずっとサンフランシスコで Are you singing or do you play?
Harmonica. I play blues harmonica. I've been on That's Incredible and Super Kids, and I don't know if those shows are famous out here, but bunch of people I've sat in with, and like B.B. King and Willie Nelson I played with in Memphis, and just because my dad, he was a really good manager, sneaking me back behind those kind of situations.
Harmonica that day in the audience along with you.
Yeah, and I was playing with this band, that he was just, I think he was there to see what I was doing, but the band was playing, and I just saw him in the crowd, and I was like, "Oh, you're the guy from Rock Justice," because he played guitar in that.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, and he kind of looked insulted, like, Rock Justice, because he's Mike Varney from Shrapnel Records.
Yeah, right, nobody remembers.
He's a guitar player at magazine. But I was listening to the tape, learning to play, because I was the lead guy, the next generation over. You see what I mean?
You're right, I got you.
Yeah.
So Rock Justice, a second ago, because it seems like you gave an answer a long time ago. But okay, when you met Mike Varney, he wanted to sign you with Shrapnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
John Chrisley.
John Chrisley.
Yeah, Chrasly.
Like been sitting with a lot of people, and then at the urging of Mike Varney, made a major step towards becoming a solo act. This was your first experience in doing this, or?
No. When I was 13, I had a CBS record contract, and I guess.
Is that why you were on like That's Incredible and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think that I was around that time. I was signed to CBS.
But so you were known as like a little kid that played like a wizard.
Prodigy type.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. And because I was like on That's Incredible when I was 13 too. So
I
was really young. Yeah. And I was sitting in with all these guys, John Mayoff, and
Yeah, this is the connection you have to. Yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah, when I was 12, I was doing it.
Yeah, it was first the harmonica for like the vocals.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean now it's like half and half. Huh?
Yeah, now it's half and half, or maybe with this band I think I do a little more vocals actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you're still playing the harp a lot.
Oh, absolutely! I love to play harmonica. Yeah. I do like guitar player things on it. I like because I was listening to Sonny Boy Williamson, Little Walter, all the traditional blues records. And then after I learned all that stuff, it was like, where do we go from here? So I started listening to saxophone and guitar and like stealing those, making up my own little licks. So my riffs are like, I can do like fast riffs and high to low stuff, and because I kind of got bored with just messing around with the middle register, which like a lot of harmonica players do. It's fun to like move around on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's like not traditional harmonica,
Yeah, right. So the tape of Michael that you heard was a tape of that solo thing?
Yeah, the one record that's out right now.
And that's what that knocked you out, I guess.
Knocked me out.
Yeah. With Michael's albums, like all instrumental stuff. So I mean, I guess what you already had like material you wanted to do in mind that you would like. You figured, I guess you could have him fit into your mold as opposed to your fitting into his mold.
Well, yeah, we're both molding into each other. So
Right.
like we're sharing each other's material now. Like you know, he'll give me a song and I'll say that's cool, you know, and I'll write lyrics to it or whatever, or you know, I'll give him a you know, a song and he'll write something to it, or you know, we're just doing all of that. Like, so I'll be giving him one of my songs totally, you know, we'll be doing that, or you know, I'll give him part of a song and he'll write something to it. You know, it's just a whole songwriting process. We're just giving each other our ideas.
I see. Yeah.
So whether they're completed, you know, if he likes a completed idea, we do it. If he likes a half-completed idea, we'll work on it and do it. You know, and vice versa with him or me.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess what we have to ask you, one thing we have to clear up here. What you have with Michael here is like sort of a permanent unit. Then is it you have a band name or like what?
We haven't thought of a band name yet.
But it's just the two of you guys. Are you the core members, or are there other guys involved?
Yeah. The guys from Cacophony, Jimmy, O'Shea, and Kenny. I'm not sure exactly what his last, but I mean we're a band. You know, equal units, equal members. Yeah. So you know their ideas are valid also.
What's Cacophony?
Cacophony is a band that was with Jason Becker and Marty Friedman, and they were doing pretty good out here. They came out on Shrapnel Roadrunner.
Oh, they're right.
So you know, we're using the Cacophony rhythm section, and me and Michael, and you know, it's all pretty equal. It's a band thing. Yeah. We haven't thought of a name yet, but it's a band thing.
And you said it's Jason
Becker and Marty Friedman. They were the guitar players in Cacophony.
Oh, I see. And the name of your rhythm section is what are the guys' names?
They're the guys from Cacophony.
Okay, yeah. So, as
far as like a permanent thing goes, you know, we're definitely doing the record, and you know, we're going to take it from there. But you know, we have a feeling of a permanent feeling happening.
I see.
We like each other, and we're having a good time.
Right. No. Have enough material done for an album now?
Yes.
Maybe you could fill us in on like what exactly the song.
What kind of songs?
What are like the songwriting about? Who wrote first of all? Like, are there mostly collaborations?
Yeah, they're total collaborations. Collaborations. Either Michael will write the music and I'll write the words, or you know, just like I said, I have a couple songs that I just volunteered for the record that I think are going to make it on, and you know, that's pretty much how we're making the process of doing this record. We got enough material to do it, definitely. But it's a full collaboration.
And there are the songs like I guess they feature you guys in equal parts, like.
Yeah, pretty much so. It's really good music. It's like a bluesy rock type of thing, you know. It's really nice. It's a good mixture. I would say, yeah, it's like, you know, it's like you'd listen to Van Halen record or something, you know. It's that kind of a mixture of music, you know. You got your vocals and you got your guitar solo, except there's a harmonica solo in there too, you know, every once in a while.
I see. The solo battles between you and Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, we do something where like I'll play it and he'll and I'll go and then all of a sudden we're together doing it, and then you know we'll go into a verse thing and we'll do a lot of that. Yeah.
So there are currently the instrumentals.
No, not yet. I mean we're not planning on doing one. I don't think. It's a possibility. I mean, we're still in the process of making the record. This is like the thing we're doing, being down here before we make the record. You know,
I see.
We've only been together for like 3 months. You know, we probably played like 10 or 15 times together. You know,
I see. Yeah.
So you know, the songs we have, you know, made, we're just gonna go, and, you know, demo them up. And, you know, we're just like right at that process right now.
I see. Yeah. Well, when you guys get back to the States, you're gonna start preparing for.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're demoing the material, and we're gonna try, you know, to get the record happening as soon as the material's just kicking enough to put it on there.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. When you say getting ready, I mean preparing, getting the band ready.
Yeah, well, you know, get the band ready, show Mike the songs, see what he thinks about them, see if he wants to do any renovating, and you know, demo the songs, see how they feel when we demo them, and then cut them.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So, and obviously, I guess you would take to the road after you
do the record.
Yeah, after you do the record.
I'd like to, but you know, I'm really not sure exactly what's going to happen. This to me is like great what we're doing right now, so I'm hoping to do more of it. You know, just traveling around and playing gigs and stuff. But we haven't really made any, you know, we haven't solidified any plans to make moves towards doing that yet. But yeah, we want to play a lot once we get rolling here.
So it's that when Michael performs, he tends to be kind of stoic and still, and he doesn't move around much. So I guess it's up to you to sort of add the element of movement to the live performance. You found that to be the case?
Well, we haven't really performed live many times, so, but I mean, I like to move around anyway, so you know, I mean, I guess we'll just have to figure that out after we start playing together.
Yeah, right.
I always like to move around. I mean, it's just a natural feeling to want to work with the audience. So I think it should be quite the thing. Jimmy O'Shea moves around a lot too, so it should be dynamic. First has his presence right there, you know. I mean, he doesn't really need to do much moving because he's just so, you know, he's the X-Man. Yeah. And he's got such a unique style with using his slide. It sounds like he's using a slide guitar.
Yeah, right.
Really just pulling on the whammy bar.
Right. Yeah, songs do you have ready?
Let me think. Last time I counted, we had, I think about 14 or 15 tunes, you know, and that's like more than enough. We want to get like, you know, maybe I would say 20, 25 before we want to go into the album and pick and choose, you know. But we already have these songs, you know, besides these solid 13 to 15 tunes that we already know. We already have these songs outside, you know, that we're just going to, you know, solidify and see if we like them. They're already, you know, in the making.
So, wants to know how do the mechanics of songwriting work out with you and Michael? Does Michael come up with like the riffs and stuff, and you add the melody, or?
Yeah, it'll happen when we first started writing. He showed me what his songs were first, and then I put words to a lot of them. And then as time went by, like I showed him my songs, I had, you know, some words written out too, and like we worked on those, and you know. So when we first started, he showed me like a lot of rhythms, and you know, like what he wanted me to sing, like the, you know, area of what he wanted me to sing, and you know, I went ahead and, you know, did that, wrote the words, did the melodies, and then, you know, as we go along now, we're starting to like create together, you know. So like I'll come up with a groove because I play piano too, and you know. So, you know, maybe I'll come up with a groove or he'll come up with a groove and the band will just work on it for a while. And we'll like jam it before we start rehearsing or something, and it'll develop into a song like that.
I see, yeah. It seems like in bands, the vocalist and the guitarist sort of become the core of the unit, and those two guys tend to always have the most volatile relationship, you know.
Oh, you mean like neck and eating each other's throat?
Yeah, right. There's always, you know, some sort of tension or whatnot. You know, one guy says, "Okay, I've had it with this, and I can't take this bullshit." One guy always swears he's going to leave. And of course, you know, Michael started out debuting as a solo artist, of course.
Yeah, I was worried that you know, like when I was meeting him, I was wondering, is this guy an asshole or what? But no, he's totally cool, and we get along great. And I'm very surprised to find that, because you're right. Mostly, you know, there's these two huge egos, and they just don't go together. But no, we get along just fine, and we haven't had any ego difficulties whatsoever.
Do you try to make an effort, like when he comes up with something and you don't really like it at first, you sort of
No, I tell him I don't like it. He tells me he don't like what you know.
So
we don't have any problem with that at all. You know, as far as the diplomacy goes, you know, I could tell him, you know, I hate it, it sucks, you know, whatever. And, you know, I'm not saying it like, you know, like that. So like the ego isn't there to like be hurt to get, you know, the battle started in the first place. So I don't think we haven't had any difficulties so far. Both given ground, you know, as far as that goes. You know, I've cut things out, and, you know, he's cut things out.
Yeah. So. We're just about out of time, John. I just wanted to say how much you appreciated, you know, you giving us your time here, because, you know, it's mainly a Guitar Player's magazine, but it's always an honor to get to talk to you know, the other half of the band there. So,
yeah.
You know, wish you guys the best of luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Take a photo.
Thanks.
Thanks much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I get some pictures of you. Nice.
Play it.
Yeah, two of you guys.
Great.